I don't think people realize how close they get to quitting just when things are about to change for the better. Y'all see, store just turned the light off, but we're here just at Applebee's after the gym, getting y'all a little night POV drive, going home. So if you're here, welcome to Sickywick, where we do POV drives, speak my mind, and overall just vibe out and figuring out life with everybody in the comments that reacts with the videos and gives their, their insight on things. There's been so many times, especially recently, where quitting would just be the optimal thing to do. I spoke about this in a previous video, but I finished college over a year ago. And you spend all this time like getting a degree towards getting a job. And honestly, I could have done a lot better in college, like networking and putting myself out there more. And I did have opportunities that came my way, but I just felt like at the time it didn't fit in right with my lifestyle or what I wanted to do in life. So it's not like I got zero opportunities, but I didn't get what I wanted, and the ones I got were not convenient. It wasn't worth switching my life around to cater to the opportunity. And I ain't gonna lie, yo, after a year of trying to look for a job, it gets a little depressing, man. It's like, damn. And is it me? Like, am I just not a good candidate? I mean, I'm probably not, because I'm applying for all these jobs and somebody's getting it. They're not hiring me, somebody's getting it. And it's just something I think about sometimes. Like, damn, it low-key makes you feel like a failure. But the way I think about it to try to like get my mind out of like negative thoughts is the fact that I went from not getting interviews to now I'm getting interviews and getting rejected. And I guess I don't know if that's the right way to look at it to try to keep my mind in a positive space, but there's some growth. Every interview that I do is a chance to better myself, chance to practice for when that right opportunity comes for me. I will be ready to just snatch it. I don't know the right things to say during the interview. I don't know how to, give the right answers. Everything in life is just a test that's building up for something a lot bigger. Every single failure has a learning point from it that you can take away and be better the next time around. There's no such thing as a one and done. Unless you're dead or you have some type of disability that you got from failing, like you fell off a roof and broke your two legs. There's always something to learn. And the main thing I learned is to stay resilient. And I say that because I wouldn't be doing the things I wanted to do. I wouldn't be living the life I want to live if I was not resilient. I mean, right now I need income. I need a full-time job to do what I aspire to do, and that's just helping my parents out around the house. And the crazy part is that they don't ask for this from me. They don't expect rent. Like, I know people that as soon as they turn 18, they're paying rent. And thankfully, I'm not in that situation. Like, I'm able to just live on my parents' crib. Like, now and then, I chip in. If they ask me for something, obviously, I'll be more than happy to chip in. But for the most part, even if I try to, they'll be like, nah, you don't have a full-time job. Save your money and focus on, getting something, and then we can have this conversation. And even at that, they're like, yo, if I get the full-time, it's almost like they don't want me to pay or something. You know what I mean? And I'm grateful to be in this situation, but they've raised me to be so dependent that it just makes me feel sick to my stomach. Like, I feel sick that I can't financially cover everything in the crib. Like, I can't pay for the rent. I can't pay for all these things. Like, I feel like, it made me feel like a bum in some sort of way, you know what I mean? Like, it feels like I'm just there freeloading with no light at the end of the tunnel. And I can either just get stuck feeling like this and never progress, or I can try new things, try different avenues. And I guess that's the main reason why I started posting on YouTube. I posted every single day because it's like, yo, I got no full-time job. I mean, I work part-time at the airport. That is very flexible. So now is the best time to dedicate everything, put everything into YouTube. And recently I've been seeing the fruit of my labor, guys. I'm not gonna lie, 1,700 subscribers. Come on, man. I'm seeing the fruit of my labor, and I got to the point where I was proud enough to show it to my mom. I showed my mom my YouTube channel. I told her my plan of how I'm gonna go full send into it for the next 2 years. You know what I mean? I told her the goals I want to hit, the cars I want to buy, and how it's gonna affect the channel, and just this dream that I have, because life is all about dreaming. You know what I mean? The biggest winners in life are those with big dreams. I mean, you think of Jeff Bezos, one of the richest dudes in the world, and he started a $1 billion company out of a garage selling books. Oh, this entrance ramp is so damn, bro. I gotta like floor it. But yeah, books are not obsolete, and he was able to pivot. And now look at Amazon, one of the biggest, if not the biggest company. They own mad stuff. They own mad servers, like internet servers, like so much they control just off of one dream. Like there wasn't a layout, there wasn't a path to follow to create Amazon. It was just off a dream and a couple people locked in, and now look what we got. And obviously, you know what I mean, there was probably a lot of money that was loaned, interest free, all these things. But the point is, even with the resources, if you don't have the idea, you don't have that dream, you don't have that drive, you'll just never get to where you want to be. And a famous like brain picker that starts a lot of conversations sometimes is, there's some people that are struggling right now, and even if you give them $1 million, they will not be successful. They would spend it all and they'll be back in the same situation because they don't have the right vision to be able to make that type of money work for them. You think of all these people that pay the lottery and will win billions, like millions and billions of dollars, and they end up back at square one. They end up back broke because they don't have that dream. They just have a bunch of money. They live day to day. You know what I mean? And that's just, you gotta have that ambition, that drive. And even at your lowest, that's when it matters the most, because that's when it's the hardest to keep going, y'all. Like, you know how sick I be when I apply to all them jobs and I wake up in the morning and I just get rejections. Bro, one time I applied to a job at 11 p.m. and at 4 a.m. I got a rejection because I stayed up all night applying to jobs, and I'm getting rejections from jobs I applied to a couple hours ago while applying to more jobs. It's like, damn, is it that bad? I'm changing my resume. I'm doing everything I can, but I'm just in a bad spot. The economy kind of sucks. And what can I do? All I can do is keep applying, keep putting myself out there, keep trying to network, and try to build my brand, build my dream. And that's what I'm doing right now. I'm doing exactly what I'm saying right now. And I'm focusing on YouTube. I mean, 1,700, I gotta say it again, 1,700 subs. Thank you guys for 1,700. We're almost at 2,000. I mean, I remember the grind to 1,000, bro. And it's like, we just shot from 1,000 to 2. Like, jeez. It's just so like sensational. It's so motivational. It just makes me want to keep going. Like, I don't even want to do anything. I just want to post YouTube videos. And man, it hurted when I was off my grind in Phoenix. I can't believe I let myself get that comfortable. I lost sight of the bigger picture. And that's life, y'all. Like, I'm still human. Best believe I make mistakes just like everybody else. And the most important part is that you learn from it. You make a mistake, you learn from it, and you try to not repeat it again. Think about it, guys. A mistake made multiple times is a bad habit. I'm gonna say it again. A mistake that you continuously make, even though you're fully aware of that mistake, is a bad habit. If every time I walk out the door and I hit my head on the top pillar, and I know the pillar's there, the pillar ain't move, and every single day I keep hitting my head on that pillar, that's a bad habit. That's not a mistake. At some point, you have to take accountability and you have to change. You have to realize, like, yo, I can't keep taking these trips and also slacking off on YouTube. Because if I want to get somewhere in this space, I have to be competitive. There's people that are also going on trips and they're posting every single day. They're making sure that their channel is taken care of before they have fun. I mean, dude, I look at my boy Gene running his businesses and he makes sure everything is good before he goes on vacation. I met him at the airport once when he was still in Amazon, and we yapped for a little bit. We chopped it up, and he was there placing orders at the airport right before boarding for his flight. So it's like, there's ways to keep the grind going while having fun, and that was on me for slacking off, and I have to make sure that doesn't happen again, guys. And I guess that's the most important part. You just gotta make sure you don't give up. Don't make these little shortcomings keep you down, because you have life. If you wake up every day with 2 eyes, 2 arms, 2 legs, and you're healthy, that's all you need to be successful. Be the person that you would also look up to. Stay true to the grind. Make sure y'all travel and buy TSX, guys, and come back tomorrow for the next video, because we posting every single day. I'm not missing no more days for 2026 unless I'm really sick, and I'll let y'all know. But the plan is right now, unless I have a valid excuse, you know what I mean? Like when you go to school, you gotta have excuse to be absent or to leave school early. Unless I have a valid excuse, guys, we're posting every single day. And as of right now, travel is not that much of an excuse for me not to be posting these videos every day. You know what I mean? So y'all, catch you on the next one. Be safe out there. Drive safe. Love y'all. Ziggy Wig out.